When you're met with resistance, do you stop and retreat, or do you find a way to forge ahead? Great day, attractive thinkers. Welcome back to another episode of From Birthing Babies to Birthing Dreams. Dr. Toni Hatton here, your mindset coach for first-generation entrepreneurs who struggle with writing their books and launching their business ideas so that they can create, live, and leave a legacy that speaks when they no longer can. I am so excited that you're here. It's fantastic and amazing to hear from you. If you're ever met with resistance, what do you do, attractive thinker? Do you pull back and wonder if you're doing something wrong, if you're going in the wrong direction, if this thing that you're working on or pursuing is for you, or if you're worthy or deserving enough to have it? Or do you forge ahead and continue your pursuit until you accomplish your goal? That is the essence of an attractive thinker, a person with vision who can see beyond what they're looking at, what they're facing, what challenge or obstacles in their way, and they have the courage to focus on what they see until it manifests. I'm sure if you've been tuning into our episodes every week, you already know by now to bring your Attractive Thinker notebook to these episodes and take notes, because you're going to need this going forward. Sometimes, and I can say personally through my personal experience, most of the time when I hear something the first time, I hear it differently the second, the third, and the fourth time, because it's almost like digging deep. The first time you hear a message, you hear it on the surface, you hear it with a fresh set of ears. But when you listen to it again, you begin to hear the voice within the voice. You begin to hear the message within the message that is customized specifically for you, where you are right now, and you begin to get practical application on how to apply what you're hearing to where you currently are, what you're currently working on, what your dreams and goals and vision is for your life. So if you haven't already done so, run on over to the Attractive Thinker store and pick out one of our beautiful Attractive Thinker notebooks. We have over 12 different varieties of the Attractive Thinker notebook to support you in capturing the gems that you're hearing when you hear these messages, and also capture the gems that you'll hear after this message. I just want to encourage, inspire, and support you in not giving up on your dream, idea, and desire as a first-generation entrepreneur. Sometimes when you encounter a challenge or an obstacle in your life, it can seem really easy to take it personal and say, well, maybe this isn't for me. Or, you know what, I've been trying for such a long time and I'm not accomplishing my goal in this area. Maybe something's wrong with what I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't be working on this. Maybe I should be doing something totally different. When you face resistance or opposition, attractive thinker, because we have a different perspective on life and a different perspective on the challenges that we face in life, instead of taking it personal, instead of taking the obstacle and the challenge and the resistance personal, as if something's wrong with us or wrong with what we're doing, we press in, we do an assessment. Am I in alignment with my goals? Is this going to help me reach my goal? If the answer is yes, then it is a sign for you to press forward instead of pulling back. Attractive Thinker. It's an easy fix. This is why the Attractive Thinker book on Amazon is essential for attractive thinkers, first generation entrepreneurs, because it is the foundation to starting anything new. Everything is mindset, attractive thinker. And if you're going to accomplish anything that you've never accomplished before, then you're going to have to address the mindset first. And also, you're going to need tools and strategies that support you in shifting the mindset, understanding the mindset, assessing the mindset, and realigning the mindset to support you with reaching your goals. Otherwise, without these attractive thinker tools and strategies to support your mental healing, mental strength, and mindset maintenance, it's easy to fall off of the wagon, to pull back, to go back to where you used to be, to yield to the resistance, to misinterpret the resistance as if the resistance is present to stop you, or because you're doing something wrong, or because you're not worthy of what you're pursuing, or because you're out of your league and your goal is too big. You'd be surprised at what the mind comes up with, what the thought process is when you're not clear. You don't have the proper perspective of resistance as an attractive thinker. Going forward, when you encounter resistance, use your tools. The Attractive Thinker book is full of mental tools and strategies to support you in overcoming the obstacles so you don't waste time, so you don't waste money, so you don't give up on yourself, so you don't forfeit this grand life that you're creating for yourself and leave it to chance, so that you bet on you, so that you believe in yourself and trust yourself enough to keep going even when you don't have support, to keep going even if you're going by yourself, to keep going and fortify your belief in yourself. I realize that when you decide to give up, you're not giving up on the goal or the dream or the idea, or giving up on the project that you're working on or the step that you're working on. You're giving up on yourself. Think about that. And you're too fantastic and amazing to give up on yourself, because your potential is endless. You don't even know what you're giving up on, because sometimes, I would say most of the time in life, we don't really see what's going on the step that we're on. We have to get on the step above the step that we're on to turn around and look back and see the progress that we were making. It's crystal clear on the step ahead of you. But while you're on this current step, you can't trust your eyesight on this current step. You can't determine whether you're making progress or not, or if it's working or not, or if you're reaching your goal or not, or whether you should quit or not, because hindsight is 2020. That means you're moving forward blindly. That's the perception shift that attractive thinkers have. That's the awareness that we have. We're crystal clear that we create going forward blindly, and we see crystal clear looking back. So you can't base your progress on what you currently see, because it's not true. It's not the actual truth. We are creating ahead of time. If you're ahead of time, then what's happening in real time is not really affecting you. It's not your real reality. If you're creating ahead of time, you're really not going to see what you're creating until you look back on time. Think about that, attractive thinker. So that's why I say you really need to take the time to read the Attractive Thinker book and get the correct perspective of creating your dream idea and desire, the correct perspective of being a first generation entrepreneur, and fortify yourself with the tools and the strategies that you need to move forward without the hesitation, to move forward without blaming yourself, to move forward without starting and stopping, to move forward without talking yourself into your dream and idea and talking yourself out of your dream and goal and idea. I've been through all of it, and I've coached attractive thinkers through all of it. So I know this first generation entrepreneur process pretty well. And I'm here to support you with mental healing, mental strength, and mindset maintenance with the tools and the strategies, the attractive thinker tools and strategies that you're going to need to accomplish your goals, because it's necessary, because it's important, because you deserve it. You are good enough to have the things that you desire, to leave your mark, to create, live, and leave. You don't want to create your legacy and leave your legacy. How about living your legacy, enjoying your legacy, being proud of your legacy, seeing the fruit of your legacy? You deserve all of that, attractive thinker. And guess what? If you don't do it, I'm not even going to say someone else will. No one else will, because no one else is like you. No one else sees your vision like you see it. No one else cares to create your vision like you care about it. No one knows the details of your vision like you do. Nobody's going to shape it and make it the way that you would make it, because you have that creativity. You have that vision. You have that desire, and you have that fire and power in your spirit to create it. It's not to be created by no one else but you. And I'm here to make sure that you have all of the resources that you need to do just that. If this message has really been a blessing to you, has shifted your perspective of what you're facing right now, of the resistance that you're facing right now, or the challenges that keep popping up, if this message has really made a difference, I want to encourage you to screenshot this episode and share it on your social media pages. Because if it did that for you, there are other attractive thinkers that need that same transformation, that same experience. Post it on your social media pages using the hashtag #TheAttractiveThinker. Also, leave a review. Let us know some topics that you would love to hear us discuss to support you on your entrepreneurial journey, in writing your books or launching your business ideas. And please don't forget, get your free gift at theattractivethinker.guru. That's .guru. That's our website. I created this website for us, the Attractive Thinker generation, to support you on your entrepreneurial journey and give you the resources that you need to accomplish your vision, your dreams, your ideas, and your desires. If you haven't already done so, you definitely want to grab your copy of the Attractive Thinker book on Amazon, because it is the starting point. It is the foundation for creating anything new in your life. It addresses the mindset, the mental health, the obstacles that you're going to face along the way. And it supports you with the strategies on how to overcome these obstacles so they're not a hindrance to you, so they don't waste your time, so they don't have you going around in circles or feeling stuck in a certain area. And you can continue to make progress until you move your dream, your idea, and your desire from your head to your heart and in your hand. My life's work, attractive thinker, that is always to make your life better. Remember, it's not what you're going through. It's how you're viewing it. Think attractively, and I'll see you on the next episode. Authenticity, integrity, purpose, and